Buenos dias. It is day 7. See? I think that's right. Today's Sunday. So yes, it's day 7.
I don't know what day of the week it is anymore.
It's Sunday. Anyway, it's a little after 8:30, which is a fairly late start for us. But today's going to be a pretty short day. Our options are about 10 miles up the trail to camp, or to go another 6 miles to Kenosha Pass, which would complete segment 5. We complete segment 5 at Kenosha Pass, but to camp there you have to pay, and screw that. Thru hikers aren't paying to camp on the trail. Are you serious? Anyway, whatever. They probably have some additional accommodations that might be nice, but whatever. So the past 2 days we've been kind of posed with these decisions where it's like between campsites, yesterday was 5.5 miles, today it's 6. So it's like, okay, you can either have a short day or you can push on to the next one and have a long day. And well, yesterday we had a long day, so today we'll maybe have a short day. We'll probably get to camp really early, but that's fine. And then maybe tomorrow we can push out a longer day. So, Petty, how's the feet?
Feet are good. I removed the bandages off of the pinky toe. That was the worst, just to change them out and see how it looked. And it looked a lot better. It seems like it's healing. So it seems like these shoes are not making them worse. So hopefully in a couple of days I will not have any bandages. So that'll be nice. Shoes are comfortable.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That 0 in Bailey, I think we may look back and think of that as a pretty important day in our hike. Frida got a whiff of something. It's how it goes when you bring a hunting dog with you on a hike. She hunts.
She's on a mission all day, smelling everything.
So we got about 2 miles left to get water, and that will also put us out of segment 4. So we'll be into segment 5, and we'll get about halfway through segment 5 today. Yeah. That's all for now. Ciao. Okay, so we just took our lunch break, and on our way to lunch we were kind of thinking a little bit more into the future about what we'd like to do on this next stretch with regards to Breckenridge. And this is a pretty good smelling tree apparently. And we were thinking that it might be good to try to Nero into Breckenridge, so that we can just stay one night in Breckenridge, have most of the day off in Breck, and but then only stay one night there. And it just seems logistically the best way to do that would be for us to push the 16 today, which means we will be paying to stay at that campground. Hopefully they take card because I don't have much cash. Yeah, so then I think, what was it, if we do 16 today, then I think it's 12 and 14 or something. Let's see, it's 12 and 13? Is that what it was? Something like that will leave us with 3 miles to Breckenridge the next day, and then we would get to Breckenridge very early, and we'd be able to take most of that day off. If we were gonna hike the 10 only, then I think our days are gonna be something like 18 and 18. So we think we like the sound of the first option a little better, going 16, 12, 13, whatever it was. those mileages should add up to the same thing. I just don't remember exactly what it was. But so that's kind of our plan today. Right, it started raining again. It's very cool, and this is actually, I think, pretty close to optimal weather conditions for us. I mean, the rain could pose a problem, I guess, if there was lightning, yeah. And we hear thunder. But if it's gonna stay cool for us, we should be able to make that 16 without really much of an issue. Today's terrain is much better than yesterday's terrain. Hey, post-lunch pee break, Frida Kahlo. Yeah, yeah, it was pee all,
Riding Hood.
pee all over the rain jacket. Yeah, right. Petty thinks Frida looks like Little Red Riding Hood in that.
Or the wolf.
Yeah, right. Yeah, she's the wolf pretending to be Little Red Riding Hood. Nice little view up here. We're climbing, climbing, climbing. It's nothing like yesterday. And of course, Frida's current view is the bird that's up the trail. She may be a hiker, but she's still a pointer. Cloudy with a chance of cow. Frida smells the beef. They're not fenced in either. And there's a bunch up here over this hill. Woo! Frida smells dinner. Yeah, they're all up here. Look at all those cows. Sharing some trail. Hiking through a cow pasture. This is what happens when you make Frida take a break.
Especially in the rain.
I don't think the rain has anything to do with it. She does this anyway. There's trail up there, and we're staying here. ¿Por qué? Because there was thunder and lightning very close, that's why. But it hasn't happened in a while, so we're probably going to get going here soon. Extreme close-up. Well, we found our campsite. It was mostly sprinkling today. We found our campsite, and right when we found a campsite, so we didn't go all the way to Kenosha Pass. We were on the lookout for a stealth site before. And right when we found a great spot, it was sprinkling when we got here. And
as soon as we started putting up the tent.
Yeah. Gabby's like, let's get the tent put up so we can get Frida in there. And as soon as we started putting up the tent,
It started coming down hard.
yeah. So we are soaked. After hiking in the rain all day and not really being that soaked, we are currently soaked. The tent is a freaking mess right now. But we got Frida all bundled up. Gabby is very nice. Always, always, always putting Frida first. And because Gabby's now going to have a wet sleeping bag to sleep in tonight. But we wanted to get Frida warm. And wow. Anyway. So, the joys of thru hiking. Tomorrow I'm going to be putting on wet clothes.
I'm not, because I brought an extra pair of pants and a shirt.
Gabby brought 2 pairs of pants and 2 shirts, and I gave her a hard time about it.
Well, now I'm going to give you a hard time.
Yeah. Oh, good times. All right. Well, we're dry and we're warm. We waited it out an hour, maybe?
Yeah, an hour. We're not clean, though.
Oh, of course we're not clean. We're in clean clothes. We're in clean, dry clothes.
The tent is semi-clean.
Yeah. Gabby did a good job. Petty did a good job of
I just moved the dart to the end.
shoving. Yeah, well, and you got a lot of it out too. But, and Frida, let's see. Frida is warm and she just ate a warm meal. That's one of the nice things for her with her food is dehydrated. So she got a nice warm meal and she's completely dry and nice and comfy. So
In my sleeping bag, so that means that Matt's giving me his sleeping bag.
and I just don't get one, I guess.
And Frida took over his sleeping pad too.
That's
So
true.
Matt gets to sleep on, or Knobs gets to sleep on Frida's sleeping pad.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was kind of an interesting day. So it was overcast and it kind of sprinkled off and on. And it felt great. It was one of the best days of hiking that we've had. The best day, hands down, of hiking we've had. Honestly, until we found this campsite. So
And we were putting up the tent.
yeah, we were walking. So we were going to go to Kenosha Pass, and we were going through a wooded area with some piney areas. So it looked like maybe we might be able to find a campsite somewhere. And we kind of thought, well, if we could get a campsite, maybe we'll take it because we'd rather not pay for a campsite. And if we, for whatever reason, we wouldn't be able to get in, if they didn't take card or if they were closed, we would have been kind of screwed. So we were keeping an eye out for a campsite, and this was a nice campsite right off the side of the trail that's not on any of the guidebooks or apps. And as soon as we started setting up the tent, it starts pouring. So it was like a really great 3/4 of the day, and then it rained. So we ended up doing a 13.3? 13.3? Or we something like that. 13 and change day. So instead of going 16 and 12, we're going 13 and 15 without having to pay for a campsite tonight. So I think that's a fair trade. We'll have to see what the weather's like. We wouldn't have been able to
continue to rain.
Well, yeah, maybe. Be putting on some wet clothes for me in the morning. That I'm not necessarily looking forward to that. Gabby, of course, and Petty is got her second change of clothes, and so and yeah, so crazy day, but we'll do it again tomorrow. Está bien? Está bien.
Tea time.
Tea time. Buenas noches.